In 1943, the remote expanses of the New Mexico desert became the proving ground for a new era of physics. This isolated terrain was selected to host the most sensitive military project of the 20th century. Under the direction of J. Robert Oppenheimer, the government established Project Y at Los Alamos. They recruited the world's most prominent physicists to move beyond theory and harness the power of atomic energy. But as this group worked toward the first nuclear detonation, they were tasked with analyzing an event that occurred in the shadow of the weapons program, a recovery operation that required a level of secrecy even greater than the bomb itself. Internal files recently acquired from a late Los Alamos cybersecurity official detail the recovery of 17 non-human biological entities in 1943. Early military records identified these subjects as strange beings, later associated with the gray biological archetype. The engineering reports in the archive describe a disturbing architectural detail found within the recovered craft. The internal cabin, the height of the consoles, and the physical dimensions of the flight deck were all built using standard human measurements. This prompted an immediate debate among the scientists. They questioned whether these entities shared a common evolutionary ancestry with humans, or if the technology had been specifically configured to be piloted by a human operator. At the same moment these scientists were reaching the frontier of nuclear physics, they were forced to recognize that humanity was not the only intelligence operating at this level. The biological discovery was accompanied by aerospace hardware that challenged the team's understanding of material science. The archive describes sentient flight suits that integrated biological systems directly into the hardware. These synthetic fibers appeared to function as an extension of the pilot's own nervous system. When human researchers made physical contact with the suits, the material established a direct neural link, communicating through the user's cognition via a bioconductive interface. This connection resulted in severe psychological distress. The researchers reported receiving hyper-detailed apocalyptic visions of planetary destruction projected directly into their minds by the interface. This consciousness-based method of operation challenged the existing framework of both biology and communication. The scientists were looking at a machine that bypassed physical controls to interact directly with the observer's mind. To prevent further psychological trauma among the staff, the military placed the suits and the accompanying data under a permanent administrative quarantine. Government gatekeepers utilized the same administrative machinery built for the Manhattan Project to isolate the non-human intelligence archive. Officials categorized the craft's gravity distortion and energy capabilities as nuclear adjacent, moving the program into a highly specific legal silo. This classification allowed private defense contractors to operate with complete administrative autonomy, removing the project from the standard channels of government oversight. The resulting lack of transparency was so absolute that even the President of the United States was technically ineligible for a need-to-know clearance. The compartmentalization remained successful until the 1970s, when the passage of the Freedom of Information Act created a new risk of exposure. A security contractor identified as John witnessed the institution's response. To ensure the legacy documents remained hidden, the entire 1943 archive was physically transferred out of Los Alamos. It was moved to the more secure, remote black site at Groom Lake, the facility now known as Area 51. The extreme protocols used to protect atomic secrets had created a shadow bureaucracy capable of shielding the reality of this encounter for 80 years. Today, the walls of this compartmentalized system are beginning to show signs of failure. Unauthorized intelligence leaks and sworn whistleblower testimonies are now bypassing the sanitized reporting systems, bringing raw data from these legacy programs into the public record. This movement toward disclosure is not just about confirming the presence of unidentified vehicles in our skies. It is a forced reckoning with nearly a century of managed secrecy, a cover-up that has influenced the trajectory of human history. For 8 decades, we have lived in an environment where the most significant evidence of our place in the universe was deliberately withheld by a few designated gatekeepers. The same scientists who spearheaded the atomic age looked at the evidence of non-human intelligence and decided to bury it. If those researchers felt it was necessary to hide this truth to protect the stability of their time, we have to consider what its reveal will mean for our own. As the archives are finally opened, we are left with the ultimate question: how do we begin to live with the undeniable reality of what has been here all along?